welcome. You're watching Last Tick on Money9, India's first multilingual platform for personal finance from TV9 News Network. I'm Sakshi, Batra, and on this show, we recap for you the entire day's market action and help you understand what really moved the markets today. Let's quickly take a look at the closing levels of our benchmark indices as well as the broader markets as well. Well, it was a day which started off with a gap up opening for the benchmark indices. The Sensex and the Nifty both opened with 0.5% gains, but that's the exact level that we have seen the closing also happen. Of course, during the entire opening and closing, we've seen a whole lot of choppiness that has happened in the markets today. And remember that today, because of the holiday as on the account of Shivratri tomorrow, the weekly expiry was shifted today and was advanced for today, and which is why we could actually see an escalation in the volatility factor also. Now, when you see the crucial levels at which both the benchmark indices, the Sensex and the Nifty have shut shop, 51,279 was the level at which the Sensex closed for today, with an addition of about 250 points in its kitty. Also, Nifty 50 closed with gains of about 76 points today, 15,174. That was the level at which the Nifty also closed. Remember, we had opened up closer to the 15,200 mark and stuff, but we have actually seen some retracement from that level. Only 15,100, that's the crucial support level that has not been breached, and we'll just have to see how much more leg up do we see on Friday's session now as far as this week is concerned. Of course, the Nifty Bank, remember this index has been highly volatile today. During the halfway mark, we actually saw that the PSU banking index was slipping into the red, pulling down the entire Nifty Bank. And although it had touched the 36,000 level, it was trading well above that as well. But towards the close, it's also given up some of those gains as well, and it is closed with just 0.20% gains. Now, where's the outperformance coming from? It's the small cap and the mid cap index. Both these indices have outperformed the benchmark indices today. 20,669, the level for the BSE mid cap, an addition of about 157 points. The small cap index also closed with 1% higher gains at 21,180 levels as well. So that's as far as the market action is concerned. Or your entire screen is green as far as the indices, the broader markets and the benchmark indices is concerned. Let's move on to understand how the sectoral moves happened today. So apart from that one red that you can actually see on the PSU banking space front, which lost some ground today and closed with losses of say 0.15%. So not major losses, but just 0.1% loss for the PSU banking index. All other indices actually held up in the green today. With maximum of the contribution for the markets coming in from the IT space. Remember, it was also a performer yesterday. It has continued and added on to the gains in today's trading session also, with 1.7% of an uptick here. Also, metal index, that has risen sharply in the second half of trading session. Not too much contribution was coming in the first half of trading session, but again the metals have started performing in the second half, and sharp jump of 2% is actually something that we can see. So that's an trend reversal that we saw from early morning in the second half. The pharma index also rose quite sharply with 1.5% gains coming in from some of the major or the large cap companies coming in from the pharma space as well. What else participated? Of course, the auto sector also moved up sharply with 1% gains. Of course, the data coming in from FADA, which actually resulted, which also indicated that the passenger vehicle volumes have risen up sharply. The sales have been quite robust in the month of February for companies, auto companies especially, and that has helped the index and also the auto stocks to gain some of the points towards the last half or the latter half as well. The financial services, the FMCG, also participated in today's rally, and so did the private banking space as well. So all in all, it was a good day, but a volatile day of trade for sure. So all of those who were hoping to take some money off the table or hoping to take day trades, it would not be a great day of trading. However, for those who actually sat comfortably on their positions, not experimented too much, then definitely you would have been rewarded in today's trading session. Moving on to another, to understand about how the Nifty gainers performed and which were the top gainers as far as the Nifty index is concerned. So you can clearly see yesterday's gainers continuing. Eicher Motors rose up sharply at 3% uptick today. From the metal pack, it was JSW Steel, Hindalco, Tata Steel, all of them, took their positions in the Nifty top 5 performers of the day, and 2.5 to 3.5% uptick is what we saw for that, for all of these counters from the metal pack as well. From the finance space, Bajaj Finance was the counter that performed with 2.5% uptick in today's trading session, helping the market indices also inch up higher. As far as the laggards are concerned, now of course there was the life insurance companies that were looking at some profit booking taking place, with 1.5 to 3.5 to 4% downticks seen in today's trading session. Oil and gas space also was underperforming, with ONGC taking some profit booking at 2% losses. Also ISC dipped about 1.5% in trade today. Kotak Mahindra Bank, however, after the strong moves that were seen in the initial half, they have slipped about 1% also in trade. So it has been a mixed trade as far as most of these indices are concerned too. Moving on to understand how the primary market space really performed today. So Easytrip planners, today is the last day of subscription for this IPO, and it has been a robust and overwhelming response that we can see to this IPO as far as the participation from HNIs, from retails is all concerned. Just up until the first half of today, we only got the data of about an oversubscription of say about 12 times, but just towards the close of the markets, you can actually say nearly 150 times is the subscription that we've already seen on this IPO, and today is the last day. 186 to 187 rupees per share was the price band at which the issue was, price band was fixed. The issue will close today. So there's just about some more time left for you to lap onto this IPO. But overall, very robust response. We'll just have to wait and watch and to find out how it really gets listed in the next week's trading session as well. So with that, we wrap up this market coverage for you for today. We'll join you with all the market coverage, live coverage day after tomorrow as well. But a whole lot of action remains to be unfolded even today as far as the personal finance space is concerned. So stay tuned with us on Money9.